Welcome back to the channel, guys. So you will see that I have two positions in Chipotle. One is under margin, one is under cash. This is all the cash I have in the Roth, so it allows you to buy margin and Roth, but this is still my position 100%. I just want to show you 689 shares in margin, which is my money. It's just under limited margin. And then 116 shares in cash. So I have about a $41,000 position. If you scroll down here, you could see pending activity 41,000 invested. Now, I think there is a potential swing trade for Chipotle. That's why I took this trade. I made 4,600 in my previous video. So I'm taking a chance on them. I'm currently down. I have a cost basis of around $51.46 and then $51.40. I could have sold out of them earlier today, but I decided not to. Instead, I held on to them. And there were reasons I held on to them. Looking at their earnings, they actually beat earnings Q2 2024, July 24th, which was yesterday. They beat earnings per share 0.34. I liked what the CEO had to say about Chipotle. I'm willing to take a swing trade on them. I think it's worth it. If you look at this stock over the long term, which we'll break down on the Webull chart, you will see that people are, whoever KeyBank is, they're maintaining an overweight on Chipotle. They lowered the price target to $66. And Citigroup maintains a buy on Chipotle, lowers price target to $69, whereas Raymond James outperform on them at 62.5. If you look at just Chipotle on the 1 year chart, you can see that just from January of 2024, they went all the way from $43 all the way up to $70, and now they're down to $50. I felt this was a good swing trade to make. I'll bring this up on an actual chart because this is a little small for you guys to see. But they are, PE ratio is a little risky at 50, but they are considered a growth stock, so that's why I went with them. And let me just show you based on the chart why I am trying to swing trade them, and I'll show you where my target is and my stop loss. All right, so this is the chart on Webull. I'm going to show you why I took this trade. Now, I took this trade on earnings and made 4,600, and I'm trying to do this again, but I'm not going for as large of a spread this time. I do see that there was a run up, obviously, all the way up, but I do believe that the psychological support of $50 is going to hold up. And I could be wrong, so my stop loss is below this 49.53, which is what you see right here. But you know what I like seeing? Let's zoom in on this 1 year chart. Look at this big green bar filling up right here. This is a monster green bar highlighted right here. And moving this over, you can see that this is an indecision candle. So you had sell-off, bear flag, sell-off, bear flag, sell-off, bear flag, more of a sell-off, then another bear flag around $55, and then sold off again. So now when you really bring this down on a closer chart, this is what you're looking at here. You have this base at 49.53, which is our stop loss below this. And then what you have is this trend line that's not been broken yet. We need this to break above, but it's getting tighter now. And then when I look at this just on the 1 month, the selling pressure is seizing a little bit because it's getting close to that $50 half mark, which it's there now. And now on the 5-day, you had the earnings blast up from 51 up to 59. This is where I made that trade where I made the 4,600, bought here, sold up here, which is beautiful. I'll post that video at the end just if you want to see that trade. But now I'm holding, almost 800 shares at 51.50, I guess. So I'm already down on this trade. Stop loss below this 49.53. And what I'm looking for is not like a huge retest up to $60. I think that's out of reach right now. But I think a safer trade is going to try to get to about $54.50. So my goal is I have shares at 51.50 or 51.40 basically. I'm trying to get a move up here. That's a 5% move. But 5% move for me, that's almost 4 points. That's about a $3,000 gain. And what I'm risking on this trade from 51.40 going down to stop loss below 50, 49.57 is about 3%. So I'm technically I could lose $2,000 on this trade, but I'm trying to make 4,000 on this trade. So for me, that's 2 to 1 R. I'm okay taking that risk. I think what we just need to see is Chipotle to break this level right here tomorrow, 51.56. Once it breaks 51.56, if it does tomorrow, I think we can get that move back up to $54. That's what I'm looking for. I would imagine it wants to give at least a retest because right now Chipotle is going to be trading in this zone of $49.53 to $54. Tomorrow, if we wake up and it's below $49.57, then this whole video is invalid and I just got to cut the loss. But that's what we're looking at right now for Chipotle. So we'll see what it's going to do. That's the trade I'm taking. I just wanted to make you guys aware. This is the next trade, swing trade that I'm taking. I'm hoping it's only a 1-day swing trade because I'm holding it overnight. So we'll see how it goes. But just keeping you guys informed on the trades that I'm making, and whether it's a win or a loss, I'll post it on the channel as well.